To orient yourself for this presentation, north is at the top of the screen. Harmon Road is in the lower center. Chisholm Ridge neighborhood is below Harmon. Ridgeview Farms neighborhood is above Harmon. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing is toward the top left. The Harmon Road roundabouts are right of center. And the proposed area for rezoning is on the right side of Ridgeview Farms.
Part of this parcel would be zoned from general commercial to high-density multifamily housing. Putting an apartment complex, a development right here on this parcel that has been zoned general commercial for many, many years. Say we go to 1,200 units, we're looking at anywhere from most likely 1,200 to say 2,000 extra vehicles right here in this concentrated area. And right now, the plan that, as it was shown to me, is to have ingress and egress from the 287 service road. And perhaps an access driveway that would come out right over here to Harmon Road, which would just compound our already existing traffic issues. That is on top of typical congestion we normally have when it comes to commute times. We have backups that are considerable. Sometimes in the morning, when we're looking at our northbound direction to get to 287, backups that come all the way to here, and once we have a couple thousand more families or a couple thousand more residents living in the area, numerous more vehicles that are coming out and coming this way, it could just put a standstill to traffic situation. Horseman, which is right behind us here, maybe we can rotate over here. Sure. Well, Horseman comes from Basswood.
It's supposed to run through here.
It is supposed to run through here. Yeah, Horseman is a road that was built when West Fork was the subdivision south of us was built out, and it connected to Basswood, and it was very nice when they decided to connect it to the southeast corner of Chisholm Ridge. Problem is, though, it's a 90-degree turn right there. Well, you've had big rigs running over corners, compressing down lawns, damaging sprinkler systems. We had one big rig who realized he was in the wrong place, tried to loop around, got stuck again, started backing up, knocked down a mailbox structure, one of those brick structures with two mailboxes. We've had a car partially go through a fence into somebody's backyard. But we always expected to have relief because there is a city plan indicating the completion of Horseman from that section there, that corner there, all along the eastern boundary of Chisholm Ridge and connecting right here to Harmon Road. That other parts of the city are getting the attention they need because they're more likely visible. We have dozens and dozens of new businesses that have been built up on the other side of 287 at Presidio Junction. And that's a lot of tax revenue that's coming into the city. We're seeing, if anything, funding being taken away. Harmon Road to the north of 287 was supposed to go to a 4-lane road. They took that money away. They're repaving the 2-lane as if they're throwing us a little piece of candy instead of giving us a whole piece of cake. We have some of the smallest roundabouts and unsafe roundabouts in the city as well. Money's not getting spent there. Horseman was supposed to be done. No money for that either. One of the things I found out from the consulting firm, Dunaway, that's representing the applicant for the rezoning, is that when it comes to transportation impact fees that are charged for all new development anywhere in the city, there is never a guarantee that those fees are ever going to come right back to the area that's being impacted. Well, from what I've learned over a 20-plus year career in real estate, and also my interaction with the school district, when you do a development in a location like this, where you don't have sidewalks, you don't have any kind of bus service. Yes, while the children would be able to ride to school in a bus, anybody else that is a pedestrian would have a dangerous walk. Anybody that's a bicycle rider would have a dangerous walk. So you'd have to own a car. Not likely to happen. So the situation would be then, there would be a lack of desirability. To create demand, they would have to lower rents. When you end up with some units, more units, and possibly all units in a subsidized housing category, that means that the school district gets $0 for those units. We'd start to see as property owners ourselves, as homeowners ourselves, most likely an increase in the tax rate.
If you're a homeowner, an easy way to sign the petition against the rezoning is to come to the Chisholm Ridge neighborhood Lindstrom swimming pool this afternoon, Sunday, July 2nd, from 1 to 6 p.m.